Kenny Howard Gardening Simplified. It's April 30th. We're out here in the garden and we're going to do a garden tour. It's been a while since we did a garden tour, so we're going to take and let you know how things are going. We got Gigi here. She's going to tour with us. I know she got to follow us, but the herbs are looking good now. Our oregano, we cut about 1.5 bushels off of this today, and you can see we've still got gobs of oregano. Our chives, we've got chives to feed the whole town if we needed it. We've got some herbs over here that's doing good. This year our feverfew is looking good. Now we do have to do some more weeding, but that's just regular garden stuff. But it's grabbing hold good. We have had some gophers out here. We tried to find them, but I should have got them a couple weeks ago when they were actively digging. Our yarrow, as you can see, it's doing great. We'll take a look. Our lemongrass is not lemongrass now; it's just weeds. This freeze this last year, I thought it would come back from the bottom, but that just didn't happen. Our French lavender, it died back. In the winter, we got a couple of new plants to put out here. If we're going to keep it, we're going to have to do some protection. We've got our spearmint's doing good. Our summer savory's doing good. Our regular lavender, it come back. It doesn't look the prettiest, but it's definitely growing. Right here is our horseradish. This is the first year we started growing it. We've actually planted it at the end of last year in a container and then moved it out here, but you can see it's taken off. We got some peppermint doing excellent. We've got some lemon balm. It's really going good. Right here we've got a comfrey plant. This was one that, out of all the seeds I planted, we got one plant out of it, which is great. We do have that. And our catnip is doing good, but I'm going to have to say this is not catnip. We're going to have to get down in here and pull this flower up. I know the pollinators might like it, but it's just not going to be there. Now we've got our well, if I could think of the name. Okay, calendula. We decided to plant it today. We're trying to add medicinal plants to the garden every year. Calendula is going to be one. It's not only medicinal, but it does have beautiful flowers, and that's really a great extra value to it. The pollinators will like it. Now, as we go over here, we've got our watermelons. We've had a hard time with our watermelons. We put our transplants, whatever was aerosoled in the rain we got, actually killed the leaves. So we seeded back the ones that died. They're grabbing hold. Down at the end, down here, and I was going to take a look this morning and hadn't been down this far, so you can just come along with me. But we've got our cantaloupes. There's a couple varieties here, and I had been seeing little fuzz balls or baby cantaloupes on there, and I was trying to see if we had any that was noticeable size, but they're not yet, but it won't be long they'll be there. We've had to basically reseed all of our cucumbers. Whatever that same storm was, it had taken and damaged the leaves on it. Instead of turning brown like leaves normally, they were kind of turning silvery color. Now, a few of these plants survived. These cucumbers here were, I just got my first 3 little cucumbers off them. This is National Pickle variety, so I'm going to have some cucumbers in my salad today. And we've got our first cucumbers, which is telling us we're definitely in springtime. Over here we have our Israel cantaloupes. They're grabbing hold good. We'll have to kind of keep them in line. Uh, they tend to want to vine all over, so we'll be fighting. While our cucumbers are still going, we'll be fighting to keep them apart. Now, it won't matter if they get a little bit under our okra over here, which we planted this early. We had some die. We put in a few more plants, but they seem to be doing good. We do have a little situation with something eating the leaves, so we might need to take care of that. These are my French beans, and they are just now getting to the top, and that means they're going to start blooming. Once they start reaching the top and they don't have no more way to go, they start blooming, so it won't be long. We'll be putting on beans. Now, we grow these as a shelled bean. It's kind of, to me, I think of it as an improved pinto or a cranberry bean. The flavor is fantastic. We'll go down here. Look, we got our sweet potatoes. I'm going to do a little video on how to get more sweet potatoes. So look for that here, maybe even today. I've got a little time. I say I'd video up, but you can see all our slips have grabbed a hold and went. We have a couple that's still struggling, aren't doing real good, like you see right here. This one should be going like the rest, but it's no problem. We've got a bunch of extra slips. We talked about using some of these rows for them, and I just don't know with the amount we have that will need that many more. Our chamomile's doing good. It's ready to harvest some of these blooms. We've got some radishes. We've got a few. We'll pick some of these today for the salad too. I don't talk a whole lot about harvesting, but we've really been harvesting quite a bit here lately. You can see our spinach is looking good. This is about getting close to time we'll end up harvesting a little bit of it. We've got our acorn squash here. Hopefully they'll survive. I know the vine borers get in here and they affect a lot of these. You can see the leaves dropping down on some of these plants, which is not a good sign. So we'll just have to see what happens. We'll go back up to the front, but you can look at the garlic. It's getting close to harvest time. We've been harvesting some of the scapes off here, and we'll probably come out here today. We've cut up a few, put in the salad. They're really good if you've never taken, eaten, or cooked with garlic scapes, which the scape is the flower head. Now, I don't harvest these ones particularly. I'm going to take that off, though. When the leaf is kind of connected to the scape, and then it starts flowering up, these ones I normally just drop to the side, as you see another one right there. But you take those scapes off so that the blooms, it won't be putting energy to the blooms. It'll be putting all the energy to the bulb, because the bulb is what you're wanting. You're wanting nice large bulbs, big cloves. This is elephant garlic, and it'll do a good job at that. Now we're going to talk about a little bit about this teepee that's in here. Now this is a copper teepee, and this is another experiment. You know, I'm always doing experiments, and it's not looking good for the outcome. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a video later when we get ready to harvest and actually see what the outcome was. But yes, we have a bunch of garlic. That row there is elephant garlic too, and then this is silver skin. It's not looking good, as you've seen in the earlier video where we were going to go ahead and harvest it, but we'll give it a little bit more time. Hopefully it won't be a problem. Right here, where we put all our elephant garlic nodules, we've had some come up. Now, a lot of these won't even come up until next year, so But we've got some. We'll probably end up pulling some of this out, moving it to other places. Our fig propagations, we've got some that have taken hold, about a half a dozen or so, but it's not looking real good, but there wasn't any effort put into it. On our cherry tomatoes that's up here on our arch trellis that we're doing this year, these were the ones, if you remember in earlier videos, the wind really racked them up. Vicky went ahead and put dirt on them so they could root in from the stem. We planted some others for backups, but these all grabbed hold, and they're doing good now. They're setting bloom, so it won't be long. We'll be getting cherry tomatoes. Now, this is our second planting of green beans, and they're really blooming. They've got little big beans on them right now, so it won't be long. We'll be harvesting off of this one. And I thought I might see one right off. There's a really small one right there, but got some that's a little bit bigger, but we'll be harvesting these pretty quick. Now, earlier in the year, I talked about growing melon, which is a kind of a type of squash. And we've had 3 that we planted. The one that was there, it's gone. But of course, these things grow like crazy, so it's not going to be a problem about it going up the trellis. This one here is just starting to grow. Hopefully, won't be long. It'll really take off like this other one. But we're going to try those this year, see how good the flavor is. Now we'll go down here beside these. These are our red snappers, and you can see off in here, we've got tomatoes forming. There's some larger, but it's got a lot of tomatoes coming on, a lot of blooms coming on. Right in here, between this marker and that flag is where we put our ginger. You can see right now the ginger's coming up. I don't know that I've seen any turmeric coming up yet, but this could take a little bit longer. I actually did see turmeric in the bed over by the herbs, where there was 2 or 3 that's coming up where we missed a piece when we were taking that out. But these tomatoes, like I say, are really doing excellent. We got one that got out of the cage. We're going to have to let it get a little bit bigger, and then we'll strap it to the outside. Keep it kind of in check. While we're at the little greenhouse, we'll just take a look. We've had a real hard problem with temperatures, and then, of course, we had some problems with bugs in here. Our lettuce, we've taken out our one kind of green lettuce. I don't know if it was, it wasn't romaine, but it was another variety, but it was starting to get better. We've got these, which we'll pick some for a salad. Our Mitchahili, some of it's doing good, but it's pretty much, most of it's been going to seed. So we'll see. It might all be chicken stuff. Same thing with our bok choy. Maybe we'll get some, but it's hard to say. The cilantro is taking a hold here in a couple of weeks. Maybe this will be ready to harvest because the other played out. Now we do have a lot of weeds in here in our celery, and you can see it's going. It takes a little bit to get a hold. Once it gets a hold about this size, then it should really be shooting off. We'll go ahead and look at the squash. We have been harvesting. There's zucchinis here. Look like we got one there that we can pick, and got another zucchini down here. We didn't plant too many. There's another one right there, and then we've got our yellow squash, which you can come out here and pick them this morning. Now, our normal deal with a lot of our vining crops, this are pumpkins or I'd say a fairy tale pumpkin, but uh, it's having a problem. You can see right here when you're out there in the garden, you can see that we've got a situation with uh, our pests starting to lay eggs. I think we got vine borers got off into that, and so we might lose all of these. But that's gardening. That's what you deal with. We'll go back up this way and finish the top of the garden. This might be a lengthy tour. We're going to go over the whole thing. We're kind of where we don't do these as often. So, but those that like to see how the garden's doing, uh, this for you. We have our deal here. It's looking pretty good. Our asparagus isn't doing quite as well this year. I don't know what the thing is with it. Of course, we've been eating all we've been picking, so uh, we still should be in good shape. Our purple variety is just now starting to shoot up. Our thyme this year, it's been blooming up a storm, so it's really, really a pretty sight. We go down here, our onions are starting to bulb up. Hopefully it won't be that long we'll be harvesting them. Now this is another batch of cucumbers. We put these in. We hadn't planned to plant but one row, but our peas, our early peas, failed, so they weren't going to produce. They were really stunted from the weather changes, so we decided we'd put in cucumbers on this row. But these onions, hopefully, here in the next few weeks, will really bulb up. Over here, we have our Cherokee purple tomatoes. They are blooming, but I haven't seen any tomatoes on them yet. They've just kind of started blooming. And this is our third batch of green beans. Now, in one of the groups, somebody asked, uh, can I plant green beans now? You know, how long can I plant green beans until it gets too hot that they don't do good, because if it gets too hot, the blooms aren't going to pollinate, and so you're going to end up with uh, a situation to where you're just not going to get anything from them. We'll go down here to the greenhouse. Our bananas are pups from last year, really doing good. We have uh, one uh, mango that is I say mango, I believe it. Yeah, mango that survived. The other one is actually surviving, but I don't know how well it's going to do. It's trying to shoot little leaves, but it's really struggling. But these banana pups are doing good. These we're going to actually sell because we have too many. We have two that we're going to keep. These are going to go into the new greenhouse, which we're working on now. Our pineapple, as you see in the other video, the one is starting to flower and fruit. This here was our one of our earlier uh, cherry tomatoes. We were going to grow two in here. This one here is from the second batch because I was just going to grow one, but when we planned the others to possibly replace, I took one of them and put in here. So you can see how good they're doing, even though they're a second batch. But this one's doing a lot better than the one that was outside. We do have some more plants coming on that we're going to put out. We have some more parsley. We thought our others wasn't going to do good, so we did another batch, and it's doing great. We have right here, we have some Wilderkraut. cabbage, and we've got some, well, can't think of the variety, gypsy broccoli. We'll see if we can't get this up. Our other broccoli isn't doing real good, and we'll see it in a little bit. And then over here we got some more lettuce and some more cilantro for to follow up on our other batch. These green beans are producing. They're getting lighter. Uh, they're starting to play out, so it won't be long. We'll have to replace this. We might replace it with maybe more green beans. We don't know. And our peppers are doing good. Our hats are just now blooming and starting to set peppers. Our banana peppers, uh, they're starting to set their fruit. We've been harvesting just a few. Looks like we got one down there on the bottom that's going to need picked. They're doing pretty good. And then our bell peppers that's in here, they're starting to bloom, set little fruit, so it won't be long. We'll probably have some bell peppers. Back here at the back, uh, we've got our jalapeno peppers, and then we've got another variety of bell peppers here. They're both blooming, so it won't be long before we have something with that. And these are hocinators. They're doing good. Uh, they're actually got tomatoes off in there, so won't be long. Hopefully won't be long, but we've got some more hiding off in there. We'll be getting some tomatoes because I'm ready for a fresh tomato. Our watermelons down here, we've got uh, two varieties, Jubilee, and we've got an all sweet. They're doing good. Definitely we need to get out here and weed again. Let's finish out the greenhouse, then we'll go down here and look at the blueberries. Our filter crop that we had in here, it's been going to seed. The seeds are almost complete, so it won't be long. We'll start collecting this, so we'll have our own save seed. Our broccoli is it's surviving, but it's not doing too good, and it's really not doing good when you find these little worms on there. So, and just need to take and come out here. Well, I took a little break, got those worms, had about 5 of them on there, but they're gone. It's the easiest way to deal with them. Our cilantro, this here is pretty much gone. It's all going to seed or coriander. Uh, our new batch of lettuce that's going to actually replace the other, uh, it's doing good. This variety right here, this was the one we pulled out because it seems like it doesn't take the temperature changes well, and it was starting to extend up, fixing to go to seed. But we do have these few broccoli that survived. They're way behind. We've got our parsley here that we thought wasn't going to go. Some rutabagas and some turnips. These turnips will be growing for uh, turnips, not so much the greens. And we have a few cabbage here that survived, and I was going to pull them out, but they look like they're going to go ahead and produce. We got another little batch of carrots in here, and then we have another succession planting of spinach. So it's all doing good. I had a lot of propagations in here for my fig trees. They didn't do good this year. Now I have some over here of the elderberries. Now uh, these ones did pretty fair. You can see it's rooting out good. These are ready to be potted up, but I still have way more than what I needed. And all our citrus are doing good. Down here by our apple tree, and these did bloom, but I didn't hand pollinate them. This is a new one. This is a Granny Smith. It's taking hold. The others are doing good. I'm sure they're going to need some summer pruning. Uh, but as far as getting fruit this year, it's not going to happen. That's why this Granny Smith's down here to help that out. These are our Seminole squash or pumpkins. We do have same situation with the others. This one here decided to die out. Now we've got a situation with grass down here bad. We cleared this out, but we had so much seed and stuff in here. We got to get back down here sometime this week and see about taking all this out before these new seeds start getting in the ground. Definitely need to do some trimming around the bottoms of these apple trees on these suckers. These are grown from seed, so that is the same variety, but that doesn't help the tree any. Our blueberries are doing good. We've been harvesting some. This is our high bush variety. It's one of the earlier ones. It puts on a good size blueberry. Our others are actually, they're loaded up, not too far off. Hopefully they'll be getting ripe here pretty soon. But they all seem to be doing pretty good. We definitely going to have that same situation. Got to get down here and weed these up one more time. And of course, we ain't planning to have these at the garden, but we have these, we call them dewberries, look like blackberries, they're smaller. And they've been taking over this area down here for quite a while. We've been harvesting quite a bit of them up by where our blackberries are. We've got some different patches. They're volunteer around here in our area, and we've been harvesting up some, and we take and get the juice and save the juice, and we'll probably do a video on that too. But anyway, that's the way the garden's looking. We still got some areas to plant. Hopefully I'll get these in. I want some watermelons, and these will be later ones. And everything is just looking fantastic with all the hard times we had coming through the end of the winter and everything like that, and our crops not taking off like they needed to. It's looking good right now. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And of course, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe, hit the bell, select all, and of course, give it a big thumbs up and share this video. Enjoy that gardening experience.